Lights, camera, action. Have you ever dreamed of what it would be like to be a famous star, or what it would feel like to be noticed by fans all over the globe, or even walking the red carpet and being photographed by paparazzi? Well, today's guest hasn't experienced any of these things, but she continues to dream. She's a local celebrity in her own town, where she's noticed for her many YouTube videos, where she plays numerous characters and writes her own stories, edits her own videos. This dream of hers may soon become a reality. The Humanities Communications Arts Department at Norwalk Community College presents The New Directors, the show that introduces you to television's future writers, directors, and personalities. And now join our host, Diego Gabulovich, to meet the next new director.
Thank you for joining us for today's edition of The New Directors. All the people involved with this program are students in the television production course and are directing, switching, controlling audio, operating cameras, and acting as talent for the first time today. The guests you're about to meet are students who, when not on camera, are behind the scenes, working hard to bring this program to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student will write and direct 4 different productions. This program will give them the chance to talk about themselves and the productions they have completed, and give you the chance to get to know them and watch your progress throughout the semester. Our guest today is an NCC student in the film and TV production course who has dreams and aspirations of making it big in the film industry one day. One of her many hobbies is creating short films and posting them on the most popular sites on the net where just about anyone can broadcast themselves, YouTube. Now I would like you to meet our guest today, Diane B.
Hi.
Hello, Diane. How did making films and broadcasting them on YouTube give you an aspiration to take this course?
Well, making films started off as a joke, but when I was younger, I always imagined myself to be a famous star. When I just happened to be sitting home one day, I just came across a video editing program on my computer, and I decided to play around with it. I used my digital camera to film all the movies, and I just uploaded them on my PC and taught myself how to edit through trial and error. And I could point a lot of them out right now. If you haven't already noticed, I play multiple characters in my films. Since I couldn't find many people who were willing to be on camera, I decided to act in all of my productions. I would sometimes clone my image when I needed 2 characters in the same scene. It was hard work, but I was determined to find a way to make it work. Thank God for family. My siblings have played a few roles in my films, and I truly appreciate them for their help because I could be a pain when I'm behind the camera. I have to admit that I enjoy staying up all day and night, just editing and perfecting my videos. Although I love the process of putting my videos in a sequence, it was extremely frustrating at times. But I never gave up because I was so passionate about it. After I realized how much I enjoy making films and editing videos, I just figured, why not try to make this a career? You know, another thing that I do enjoy is getting noticed when I'm walking on the street. Some people will be like, hey, you're that girl from YouTube. It's not as easy as I thought, but I plan to master it, or at least attempt to. YouTube for me is just a stepping stone, and it's a way to get noticed.
Very nice. Could you tell us why you decided to take the TV production course?
I already mentioned to you my love for film. That's number 1. But I must say that I give all the credit to the financial aid advisor here at NCC. He noticed that I was having trouble picking a major because I've changed my major several times. And one day he just asked me a simple question: what is it that you love to do? And I told him it was film, so he told me this was the best choice for me, and I think he's right.
Nice. So what are the most useful things you have learned in this course?
First and foremost is turning on the camera. I had no experience with a video camera other than a digital camera. That's what I normally use to make my videos. Another thing that I've learned is the importance of having scripts and storyboards, because it could be time consuming, but it does make your videos come out so much greater.
Nice. Can you tell us about the productions you created, the learning project, the action sequence, the New England seasonal project and the Orange project?
Okay, with the learning project, it was my first experience using the camera. I learned how to operate the camera, use the adjustments to shoot long shots, close-ups, over-the-shoulder shots, and so much more. But unfortunately, with this video clip I have for you today, all of my over-the-shoulder shots were deleted because I was still learning how to use the camera.
Happens sometimes.
Yeah. But I did enjoy it though.
Good.
In my action sequence, I learned the importance of the 180 line and making smooth sequences. I realize now that I could have done a better job with the filming and editing, but at least I'm learning. I not only enjoyed making this video, I really enjoyed filming it because I had a wonderful and helpful partner. She was such a doll when we were working together. In my winter project, I would have to say it was probably the most difficult because my attempts to film this in the snow failed because I couldn't operate the camera well with frozen fingers. But my project ended up turning out to be a winter/spring sequence because I didn't take advantage of the little snow that we did have. One thing I did enjoy was searching for the 6 guidelines for good composition. The lines of grace, emotional lines, rule of thirds, and framing, just to name a few. And my orange project, I had to make a story board and a Hollywood-like screenplay for a 3-minute short film with no dialogue. I didn't realize how important those elements were until I started shooting this project. This project proved to me to be the most difficult because I had to really apply what I learned in the previous projects.
Now I know you had one project that you felt was your best. Can you please tell us about it while we listen to the music you selected?
Yes. My best project would have to be my orange project. No doubt about that. When I started filming for this project, I had so many doubts. I really had trouble using my creativity. If I could, I would refilm it and just make it more action-packed and have brighter lighting. The point of the orange project was to start off with an orange at the beginning of the film and then lose it. My story is really simple, but it had a lot of humor to it. My younger siblings played the role of 2 brothers. Younger brother steals the older brother's orange, and at the end of, the film, the brother ends up finding orange peels that leads him to the missing orange. I enjoyed adding music of my choice to this silent film. It brought life to it, in my opinion. Can we listen for a second?
You mentioned the variety of things you have learned in this course. Can you tell us what was the ones that you will use? The ones that's important to you and the ones that are useful?
I would have to say, believe it or not, confidence. Just walking around with a camera and just filming and people staring at you could be really, really difficult, especially the type of person I am. So after a while, I just figured, hey, you got to get the job done. Just start filming. It doesn't matter who's watching you. So I would say the confidence is what, I got from it. And with my confidence, my newfound confidence, I plan to really be successful in the TV production courses throughout the semester and more. And hopefully one day I'll put it to good use and become famous.
Very nice. Today we got to meet someone who shared with us her love of producing, editing, and acting in her own homemade films. As a new TV director, she hopes to apply what she has learned at NCC to sharpen her filmmaking skills and one day turn film production as her career. I don't know about you, but I have high hopes for this young lady. I would like to thank our guest, Diane B, for joining us today.
Thank you, Diego.
Thank you, Diane. We hope you enjoy meeting some of television's future directors, and we hope you will continue to join us each week to watch our progress. Thank you and good day. That's your name.
This has been The New Directors, with your host, Diego Giopovich, directed by Lauren Gianetti. I'm your host, Joe Flores. The New Directors is a Newark Community College student production.